weight of it alone. This engine really weighs a lot.
So welcome to the Soggy Mountain Railroad.
Right. Okay. Hey, what's this? Doesn't go very far, but it's hooked up with okay.
There she goes. Very nice. Woohoo!
Isn't that cool?
That's great. All right, Bill. Okay, we want to hear all about the Soggy Mountain Railroad here.
Okay, Soggy Mountain Railroad. This is Turkey Holler right here. Turkey Holler is the place where the trains come and they do a runabout. Where this Soggy Mountain train station and yard is down in here, and they come out this way and go around. So how do they go around? They go around over the top, down through, and then they come out this way and come around, and they end up over here. And then they stop and have lunch, and meanwhile the train does a runaround thing with another extension of track that's over here, not built yet, and comes back and turns around and takes them back to Soggy Mountain. This train right here is the Norfolk and Southern train that comes from Asheville to bring passengers to the resort. Oh, rats. We got a little derailment here. And the reason for the derailment is the fact that I don't have motors on the switches, and I have pins trying to hold the track in place, and they don't really work very well. Okay, we got it now. So now, this train is the train from Asheville, which is bringing passengers to the Soggy Mountain Resort and Railroad Museum. And right now it's in a tunnel, going through the tunnel. This is a K4 Pacific engine, pre-war. You can tell because the pilot here is different. After the war, they changed this slightly. Okay, here she comes on her own.
Very fun.
Isn't that cool?
Very great.
So anyway, this is
wow, that is a cool setup. Boy, that's a beautiful engine.
yeah, and that's a kit that you can't buy that anymore. They don't make them anymore. You have to find them, people who don't want.
So tell me about the engine, Bill. About where the motor is located.
Well, the motor is located inside here, inside the boiler, and it touches with a gear here, but it's not in there right now. There is no motor here. There's no power to the tracks yet, and there is the motor here. So that's why I can push it, because if I couldn't push it, then I couldn't push it if the motor was in it because of the way it locks up.
Well, were you talking to me about some other train where something was in the tinder and not in the...
Oh, that was that old brass model.
Oh, okay,
the motor
different
was,
engine.
The motor was back here, yeah, different engine. The motor is inside here. Let's see if I can get this.
And that noise you hear is Scotty with his Dodge Turbo Diesel 250 3/4 ton pickup truck with Matthew in the front seat riding shotgun. With the air horn. All right, Matthew, you got to come see the Soggy Mountain Railroad. That's totally awesome.
I like to call it the Soggy Mountain Railroad. No, there's no motor in here and there's no power to the tracks. So, but watch this.
This is where it gets exciting.
Yeah, watch this.
She
She'll
said there
be
was no
coming
motor. That's
around the
magic.
mountain when she comes.
Oh no! Derailed.
Alright, Matt. Here, can you give me a tour? Is that your house?
Yep.
What's that? Is that the roller rink, the ice rink?
Yeah.
I found your ice rink, Mark.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, on that Google Earth thing?
Google Earth, yeah.
Oh, the picture was
The
taken
housing
when
out in the forest
that was
side
up?
Yeah, the towers.
Okay, now I'm going to back her up.
This is basically
Another
a
area.
square.
I don't know why this
Trees and
jumps
stuff
the
like
track.
that.
Oh, can I do a...
So we're gonna pull the train forward and then back her up into Turkey Hollow.
Right,
Turkey Holler.
Ricky Hollow. Right. This is Norfolk and Southern train from Asheville. It is.
I'm
Scotty's
doubting
laughing.
you.
Scotty's laughing, but
This is serious.
I am.
This is serious model train engineering here.
Are you recording this whole thing?
I am.
okay. So
Just tell me all about it.
I have to throw this switch. Hopefully it'll stay.
Matt, can you go give that to Duff inside, please?
We'll just pull it right along here.
Right here, Matt. Oh, you haven't been in the house yet. I'll go with you. I played the train.
Back her into Turkey Holler.
Yeah. Here she sits. She's in Turkey Holler.
Very nice. All right, so tell me about the passenger cars. About something about the Norfolk Southern is no longer a.
Yeah, Norfolk Southern is a freight line right now, a freight. But in the past, and I'm not sure what years this occurred, they had passenger trains, and these cars depict the Norfolk Southern passenger trains. They when they ran these, they may or may not have used a steam engine, but they do have a diesel, an F7, which is painted differently. It's not red; it's black and white, but which will be the real engine for the Norfolk Southern. But for the purposes of the Soggy Mountain Railroad, and in order to get people to Soggy Mountain, then these trains will come from Asheville, from the yard in Asheville and a station in Asheville, and they'll go to Soggy Mountain and then keep on going to Boone. The next day the train turns around and comes back, picks up passengers from a week ago or whenever they dropped them off here, and takes them back to Asheville. And they do that on a daily basis. It may end up being a bi-weekly basis, but right now it's daily.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is the train that will bring the passengers to the Soggy Mountain Railroad.
And then the Soggy Mountain Resort is a 5-star
Yes.
resort.
Yes, has tennis, hiking trails, has the railroad and railroad museum with all kinds of antique locomotives and cars and all kinds of great stuff, and then
Tennis, horses.
tennis courts and horses, horseback riding, hiking trails, all that kind of stuff, up near between Boone and Asheville in North Carolina.
Sounds like a very fun place.
Yeah.
And will be.